Okay, what is up people? This is your boy here, Triple S Storm, and today's video is basically a video request to pretty much show how to work Wondershare Filmora, especially if you are a Pokemon Go player. Now, this video was by request of another YouTuber, and I'll pretty much get started right now. So, here's what's up. Just get a little beverage there. Keep throat there. Okay, so most likely you've already downloaded and installed Wondershare Filmora, and you want to get started. All right. So here's what you need to know. If you guys can see the mouse, this is your preview. This is this would be like the hierarchy, or this would be where your files are. Your album. They call it my album. This is where your files are. If you're used to editing or anything, then you can just call it the hierarchy. This is your timeline, and this is where everything that takes place. Now, from your album, you can pretty much go to a folder and you can drag and drop any file that you want to add to the album, and this is pretty convenient. Also, you can click import here, and you can pretty much import media files or a folder. I'd highly recommend, if you're doing like Pokemon Go editing, that you make two folders on your desktop, one folder called Pokemon Go and one folder called whatever, maybe you can call it Camvid PGO or something. That way, when you're importing folder, you can just import the folders directly from there. Or if you're importing files, you can import the files directly from there as well. This is probably going to sound terrible because the mic audio. So what do you do? Now, there are two ways in which we can add stuff to the timeline. You can either click this plus and it will add whatever it is that you click the plus on to the timeline like that. And when you play the video will play. Now, let's remove that. And the other way in which you can do this is you can grab the file and you can drag it to the timeline. This one I prefer more because you have more control over where you put it. So you can also add it here, which would be pretty much a video photo view, but you can also add videos there, which I'll get into a minute. Now, if you're a Pokemon Go player, if you're doing face cam, if you're planning on doing face cam, let's take this Pokemon Go photo for example. You would like to add this to where the video would be. So that's where the video would be. You want to add that there. If it is this is a still image, so you want to put it there. And then let's say, for example, let's see if I can find one here. Scrolling through. Okay, so let's see. Come on. All right, so let's see if I can find something here. No, I have no Pokemon Go gameplay whatsoever. Is that for reals? All right. So, all right, here it is. There's one when I was doing a motor spray. So you put that here. And notice when I add it to the timeline, it is here and it is centered. Now, what you would want to do is you could trim it if you have to trim it. We're just going to trim it for the sake of the video. And seeing that you don't want the audio in there, you'd actually right click and then you right click or left click mute, and it will be muted. Now, when it is muted, you will again click on it and then you will drag it to one side, whichever side it is that you are comfortable making. I put mine on the left because I hold my phone, which is a face cam, with my right hand, so my right shoulder is always pretty much there. So I put it to the right so that you guys can see what's going on around me a lot more. And then when you want to add an image of yourself, then you would pretty much just find an image of you, or a video of you at least, like let's say this one, and then you'd put it down here to where the second one is. Okay, now I'm hoping that you guys saw that. Now again, we're just trimming this for the sake of the video. This does if depending on how long you want to make it, then you can click here, and then when you go next to where the end is, you will see this bar appear. You can drag it and use it to expand the actual image that you will be using as a background. Now please note that if you are to delete this image, everything will be deleted, right? But you can quickly press Ctrl and Z like with all Windows programs, and you can undo what it is that you previously did. Now this is the video. If your quality is like squeaky clean, then you won't have any problems. Another thing is the order in which you place these. The one that is lowest in the hierarchy will always get priority. So that means that placing this, which is a background, won't be shown because this is above it, and this won't be shown because this video is above it. So you quickly grab this one and pull it up here, and then they'll pretty much fall in place. Now if you have a high quality camera, as I said, or you've pretty much stood to one side of your video, then you're perfectly fine. Like say for example, if I put this over on this side, it would look perfectly fine, and this would be perfect as a video. However, seeing that I'm using my phone, which is pretty old and it's not that great at video recording, even though it does 720p, and 1080p. What I do is, in order to make it look a lot more clearer, also to show the background, I shrink it down a bit to that size, and then you move it around. And to shrink it down, all you simply do is just click on the video, which would be on the image part of the timeline, and then you click either one of these squares. You don't want to click this one or this one, as these will actually scale it in a way that you don't want it to be scaled. You click these ones, which will scale it perfectly, whether you go left, right, up, or down. And then you scale it up to the point that you need it, and you release, and it will be scaled. Now when it is scaled, now so you play, that's what you get. Now let me move this quickly. When you play it, this is what it looks like, and it pretty much looks okay. So excuse me, you can do this and you can get the quality that you're looking for putting together. Now a few quick hints that I would recommend is that when you are shooting videos, try to sync what you're doing. If you can sync what you're doing, try to make simple gestures to yourself that you can use as reference in the future when you're editing, to know that this was where you actually started or when something happened. So let's say for example with this Articuno, if I touched here and the gym loaded, I could blink or twitch my cheek or blink one eye or do some form of gesture so that I know that this was what I did whenever this happened. So that's what you would do. Okay, let me quickly unmute this. And another quick tip is you can also go to like advanced settings and mess around with stuff, but that's a video for another time, and we won't get into that today. So this is your timeline, and whenever all this is finished and you made your video, you would click here, go to export. This would come up. So 4K Pokemon Go test. It would automatically go to Wondershare here, and you can click settings, and I'd recommend you click the best, and you can scale it down to like say 1440 by 1080p, which is standard 1080p, you click export and the video would start exporting from there, and when it is finished you will get a dialog that says finished. You can either find the folder or whatever it is that you want to do. So that's pretty much getting started with Wondershare Filmora as a Pokemon Go YouTuber. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please comment down in the comment section that you do. Also, please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. This is Triple S Storm, guys, and I'll see you guys in another video. So you guys take care.